Discuss the topic of Venn diagram. And in this topic, first we will define the definition of cover of the element, and based on that, we can create a Venn diagram. Okay, so this is definition of Venn diagram. It's a graphical representation of the poset element, and poset element means one set that and one relation which is satisfy the condition of partially ordered set, reflexive, antisymmetric, and transitive. So we can say this is a called poset, and the element included in the set are known as a poset element. So each element of the poset is represented by a dot and joined by the line by using the following rules. The first rule is that if B is a cover of A, then dot corresponding to A appears below in the diagram, then dot corresponding to the B. Okay. So here one example is given that S18, D that was discussed in the last lab. And first you have to identify S18. Okay. The 6 entries that 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. And find its cover entry. So 2 and 3 are the cover element of 1, 6 is the cover element of 2, and after 6, 9 is the cover element of 3, and 18 is the cover element of 6, and similarly for 9. Okay. And now this is a S diagram of this one. First consider the place of the each element. Okay. And we are using the dot to represent element. Okay. By using the first condition of the S diagram is the if B is a cover of A, then dot corresponding to A appears below in the diagram, then dot corresponding to the B. So 2 is the cover of 1. So we consider the dot corresponding to 1, okay, appears below in the diagram, then dot corresponding to the 2. Clear? Similarly for 3 to 1, 3 is the cover element of 1, then dot corresponding to 1 appears below comparison to the dot corresponding to the 3. Clear? And if A is a cover of B, B is a cover of A, then connect by the line segment. Okay, 2 to 1 and 3 to 1. And then after 6 is the cover element of 2. So consider the place of 6, which should be the above comparison to the place of 2. And connect 2 to 6, and 6, 9 is the cover element of 3. So consider the place of 6 is already defined, and now consider the place of 9. That should be the above comparison to the place of 3. Connect 3 to 6, 3 to 9 by the line, and after 18 is the cover element of 6 and 9 both. So consider one middle point here and connect 6 to 18 and 9 to 18. So this is called the Hess diagram for the given poset element. Okay, given partially ordered set S18, D. First step, identify its cover element. Okay, which entries are the cover element of the each element included in the given set, and based on this cover element we can create it as diagram. Okay, so this first example, this is second one, P of a subset and A is equal to 1, 2, 3, and we can find this type of shape as a S diagram of P of a subset. And then after third example is the S72, D. First identify S72, and based on the divide relations we can create it cover element. So these are the answer of the cover element, and by using the rules of S diagram we can create this type of shape, the S diagram of the S72, D. Clear? And then after solve some examples, I think 1 or 2 in this exercise, and I think it is completed. And next, a topic was discussed in the last lab, the 4 definitions, lower bound, greatest lower bound, and then after upper bound and least upper bound. So let's quick revise it, and by using that, we'll define the next theory, lower bound. So how we can define the lower bound? The definition is here, A, R be the poset, and B is a subset of A, and X belongs to A is called the lower bound of B if X are Y for all Y belongs to B. Okay, X belongs to A, that you have to consider as a lower bound of B if X or Y is satisfied for all Y belongs to B. Then we can say that this X is called the lower bound of B. So here one example is given that n less than or equal to, n is a given set natural value, and relation is less than or equal to given that. be a poset, and B is a subset of n, 4, 6, 8, 10 include there. And now find the lower bound. So we have condition is there. Okay, we consider the value of x from the n, and here B is a subset of n. So the condition is there, x less than or equal to y should be satisfied for all y belongs to B. Okay, x less than or equal to y, x or y, r is a less than or equal to here. If for such x, if x less than or equal to y is satisfied for all y belongs to B, then we can say that this x is called the lower bound. Okay, so starting of the n, that is a 1. Okay, the positive perfect number is called natural value. Okay, that is a 1. So we can consider lower bound is x equal to 1, our first possibility, and replace here 1, and now replace 1 by 1 values of y. How many values of y there? 4 value, 4, 6, 8, 10. Replace y here 4, then after 8, 6, 8 and 10. So for each values of the y, 1 less than or equal to y is a correct form. Okay, 1 less than or equal to 4, that is a correct. 1 less than or equal to 8, 1 less than or equal to 6, 1 less than or equal to 10, that is a correct form that. So we can consider this 1 is the lower bound of the given set. Okay, and now use the next number, that is a 3. So x equal to 2, let us take, then after we'll use the 3. So x equal to 2, so replace here 2 in place of 1 and use the 1 by 1 values of y. If it is a correct for all y belongs to B, then we can say that this 2 is called the lower bound. So first replace 4, 6, 8, 10. So it is a correct form that, okay, 2 less than or equal to y for all y belongs to B, and we have choices of y are 4, 6, 8, 10. Clear? So it is a correct. So 2 is also lower bound. Then after next number is a 3. So now use the 3 in place of 2. Consider 3 here and replace 1 by 1 value of y, 4, 6, 8, 10. Clear? So it is a correct form. 3 is a lower value comparison to the 4, 6, 8, 10. So we can easily say it is a lower bound. And then after next number is a 4. So use x equal to 4 that. And here it is a condition is equality that. Okay, less than or equal to. So we can say that 4 less than or equal to 4. Clear? 4 less than or equal to 4. There is equality there. Therefore, it is a correct form. If I consider only strictly less than, then 4 will not be the lower bound. Okay, it is equality there. So we can consider it is the also answer. Okay, it is a part of the lower bound. And if you consider 5 here, so 5 is not possible value of the lower bound. Why? Because 5 less than or equal to 4, first value of the y, that is incorrect there. Then after 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it is not possible value as a lower bound. So we get only 4 answer. Okay, 4 values, 1, 2, 3, 4 are the lower bound of the given set. Okay, that depends on the less than or equal to conditions. Clear? Which relation is mentioned, that if you consider divide relation, then answer will be changed. Okay, if I consider here less than or equal to, in place of less than or equal to, if I consider divide, then this answer will be changed. It is not a 1, 2, 3, 4 again. Clear? As per the relations, we can find it lower bound. Clear? And now next part is their greatest lower bound. So use this answer and find out which value is the greatest. Okay, in this answer of lower bound. So here 4 is the greatest value. Okay, comparison to the 1, 2 and 3. So 4 is known as a GLB. Clear? First we'll identify lower bound and find out which value is the greatest in this answer. So 4 is the greatest value. So we can say that 4 is called the greatest lower bound. Okay, and this is definitions we already discussed in the last lab. And now after that, define the upper bound and least upper bound. So let us revise the definition again. Upper bound means A R be the poset and B is a subset of A, and X belongs to A is called the upper bound of B if Y are X satisfied for all Y belongs to B. Okay, for all y belongs to B means y की सभी वैल्यू के लिए if y are x is satisfied, then we can say that x is called the upper bound. And here one example is given, that same data that we discussed already for the lower bound, and now let us find it upper bound. Okay, for the same questions here, n less than or equal to, B is a subset of n, 4, 6, 8, 10, and the conditions for upper bound, it is here for x belongs to the set, x belongs to n, and we'll say this x is called the lower bound if x YRX is satisfied for all Y belongs to B. Okay, Y less than or equal to X. R is less than or equal to condition here. If Y less than or equal to X is satisfied for all Y belongs to B, then we can say that such X is called the upper bound. And here the values of B is given that 4, 6, 8, 10. The last entry is that 10. Okay, and that is the greatest value in this. Clear? 4, 6, 8, 10. That is the last value. So if we consider the 10, okay, we have to start our choices from the 10 because 9 is not possible. That clear? 9 is not possible. Why it is not possible? Because if we consider y less than or equal to 9, okay, then replace one by one value of y here. First replace 4, it is a correct. 6 less than or equal to 9, it is a correct. 8 less than or equal to 9, it is also correct. But for a 10 less than or equal to 9, that is incorrect. Okay, so y is not called the upper bound. 1 to 9 number, that is not our answer. But if you consider 10 here, in place of 9, consider 10. So now replace one by one value of y. 4, 6, 8, 10. So 10 less than or equal to 10. Clear? Equality is there. So 10 is the answer. Clear? Why it is answer? Because equality is mentioned there. So we can say it is a lower bound, upper bound. Clear? So first answer is a 10. The next number is 11 from the choice of n. Clear? Consider here 11. And we can say that for 4, 6, 8, 10, that is a correct inequality, that 4 less than or equal to 11, 6 less than or equal to 11, 8 less than or equal to 11, and 10 less than or equal to 11. Clear? So 11 is the upper bound. Then after 12, 13, 14, 15 up to the infinities, these all values are the upper bound of the given set. And that depends on the set B, which set is mentioned that, which relation is mentioned that, and as per this set and as per the relations we can create its lower bound, its upper bound, its GLB and the LU. Clear? That depends totally on the given relation and given set. If we modify the B, then answer will be modified also. Clear? If I change the values of B, I consider 1, 2, 5, 6, then this upper bound will be changed. Clear? So now find least upper bound. So which value is the least one in this answer? So 10 is the lowest value there. So it is called least upper bound in this example. Okay. So 10 is the known as LUB. Upper bounds are 10, 11, 12, and so on. Clear? We can easily find it lower bound. 1, 2, 3, 4 are the lower bound, and greatest lower bound is the 4, greatest value in this answer. So this way we can derive the upper bound, lower bound, least upper bound, and so on. And now based on these definitions, we'll define the next definition, and it is important for us, lattice as a poset. So how we can define lattice as a poset? The definition is here. A poset AR is called lattices. Okay, poset AR. A is any set, R is any relation, is called the lattice as a poset if GLB of AB and LUB of AB are in A for all element AB belongs to A. It means for all AB, it's all pair, as AB belongs to A, we have to check that GLB of AB, okay, and LUB of AB, the answer should also exist again in A. Then we can say that AR is known as a lattice as a poset. Okay, AR is called the lattice as a poset. Which two conditions you have to verify? GLB of AB and LUB of AB. GLB means greatest lower bound and LUB means least upper bound of this all pair, okay, which include in the given set A. So if it is again in A, the answer of GLB and LUB are again belongs to the A, then we can say that AR or poset to hai, but we can also say lattice as a poset. Okay, we can also say it is a lattice. Clear? So here AR is a poset, and for all AB belongs to A, you have to check that GLB of AB, that is belongs to A, and LUB of AB, that is also belongs to A. Then we can say that AR, A is a set, R is a relation, is called the lattice as a poset. And here we have one binary relations to define it in the questions. AR be the poset for element AB belongs to A. We denote GLB of AB, that is known as a star B, and LUB of AB, that is known as a ring sum B. Okay, that symbol is known as a ring sum. There is a sum that, and consider one ring over this sum, so it is called the ring sum. Clear? A ring sum B means LUB of AB, and A star B means GLB of AB. Clear? That is the notations for GLB and LUB in this question. Star means GLB and ring sum means LUB. So now we have some standard relations in this question. For example, divide relations, then after subset relation, less than or equal to relations. So for this case, how we can find GLB and LUB? For example, if we have set means of P of A, so we cannot find GLB of this set. Okay, we cannot find LUB of this set. So which mathematics you have to use that to find the GLB and LUB? Okay, so first relation is the divide relation. For divide relations, okay, the number means the set is given that, and after divide relation, for example, n comma d, s18 comma d, s21 comma d. So divide relation is there. So based on the divide relations, we can find the GLB means the greatest lower bound, that is equal to GCD of the two number. Okay, and then after LUB of AB, that is called the LCM of the two number. Okay, GLB of AB is known as the GCD of AB, and LUB of AB, that is called the LCM of the two number. Okay, LCM means the least common multiple, and GCD means greatest common divisor. Clear? That we discuss in the example how we can find the GCD of two number and how we can find LCM of the two number. Clear? So here for a divide relations, we'll find the GLB and LUB by using GCD and LCM. Clear? And now next one is for less than or equal to relations. So for less than or equal to conditions, we'll find the GLB and LUB by using minimum of AB, minimum of the two number, and maximum of the two number. Okay, we'll check the minimum of two values, okay, and maximum of the two values. If again in the given set, then we can say that this less than or equal to relation is with the set is called the lattice as a poset. Okay, so for less than or equal to relations, we'll use minimum and maximum as a GLB and LU. And third relation is their subset. So for a subset relation, which includes some set, okay, P of a subset. So in P of a, there is some sets that 5 singleton A, singleton B, singleton C, and so on. So to find the GLB and LUB, we'll use the A intersection B and A union B respectively to derive the answer of GLB and LUB. Okay, GLB means A intersection B and LUB means A union B. Okay, intersection means you have to find intersection of the two set and union of the two set. Clear? That is easy to define the intersection and union. Okay, so this is three relations we have, and we have to check the lattice is a poset or not. Okay, and if it is include the D, then we'll identify GCD and LCM for all such pair. If it is include less than or equal to relation, then we'll find minimum and maximum for all such pair. And if it is subset is include that, then we'll use the A intersection B and A union B to find the GLB and LUB. ठीक है, हमारा एम एक ही है, we have to derive the GLB and LUB for all the pair. Okay, as the AB which is belongs to the A. ठीक है, वो हमें चेक करना है. And if this answer again in A, ठीक है, जो सेट दिया गया है उसमें से वैल्यू डिराइव होती हो, so we can say that AR is called the poset. Okay, AR is called the lattice as a poset. So let us implement this definition in the first question. The example is there. Prove that S30 comma D is a lattice as a poset. Okay, S30 is a set that D is the relation, and you have to check that not a poset, that is lattice as a poset. ठीक है, आपको सिर्फ poset check नहीं करना है, you have to check the lattice as a poset. ठीक है, both are different. In poset, we just prove that reflexive, antisymmetric, and transitive, but it is a lattice as a poset. So in this, we have to add one more condition, GLB and LUB. So here, first we have to prove that S30 comma D is a poset. Why it is required? Because in the definitions, we have AR, okay, is a poset. पहले आपको ये poset prove करना है, and then after you can say that is lattice is a poset. ठीक है? If I modified the question as a poset S30 comma D. Okay, then there is no any need to verify the partially ordered condition. Okay, but if it is not mentioned this word in the question, okay, only the bracket is given that S30 comma D is a lattice, is a poset or not, verify. So in such case, you have to first prove that post set condition. Okay, partially ordered set condition. Clear? And that is easy to verify. We can easily verify it is reflexive. We can easily verify it is antisymmetric, and we can easily verify it is a transitive. Clear? So here you just try it and write down it here. I mean, so prove it. It is reflexive, and it is easy to verify that. Lots of example you completed for this type. Reflexive, antisymmetric, and transitive. Clear on relation S30. So student can easily prove it, means you can easily prove it. The D is reflexive, antisymmetric, and transitive condition. Okay, so just try it by yourself, and it is easy to verify it. Okay, so first you have to prove it, and after you can check the GLB and LUB. Okay, here it is a leave, LEAV. Okay, so leave it for that. So just try it, and for any doubt you can ask me in the next one. And now second part of this solution, that is the GLB and LUB. So here which relation is mentioned, that a divide relation. Okay, S30 comma D. So first we prove that for all AB belongs to S30, GLB of AB, that is GCD of AB, and LUB of AB, that is LCM of AB. Okay, that belongs to the S30 again. ठीक है, सो हमें वो सब पेयर कलेक्ट करनी है और उस सब पेयर का सब पॉसिबिलिटी का जीसीडी फाइंड करना है, एंड आफ्टर फाइंड एलसीएम. एंड इफ दिस आंसर ऑफ जीसीडी एंड एलसीएम अगेन इन S30, वो आंसर S30 में से कोई वैल्यू हो, तो वी कैन से दैट S30 comma D is a lattice, is a poset. Okay, so let us first check S30. In S30, how many values there? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, and 30. And now first we'll prepare this table, because in this table we can manage all such possibility, all such pair. Okay, and how we can create this table? We consider the each value, each element of the S30 as a row. Okay, that is a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, 30, and consider this each value as a column. Okay, of S30, that is a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, and 30. And first we'll check the GCD of all such pair. Okay, GCD of all such possibility. So how we can check all such possibility? So consider the first entry 1 year and make it pair with all values which are included in this each column. Okay, so it is a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, 30. So first make a pair 1, 1. Clear? Consider the first element of this first row and make it pair with each entry in this each column. Clear? So 1, 1, then after 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 5, and so on. And here to identify GCD, हमें GCD फाइंड करना है. तो GCD means greatest common divisor. और जो दो नंबर है उसमें से कॉमन डिवाइजर क्या है? ठीक है, greatest common divisor. That is your answer here as a GCD. So here a 1, 1. So it is, we can write 1 cross 1, and here it is also 1 cross 1. So there is a common factor is 1 only. Clear? The next pair is a 1, 2. So in 1, 2, which is a common divisor? The factor of 1 is a 1 cross 1, and factor of 2 is a 1 cross 2. So which value is a common divisor? That common divisor. ठीक है, तो common divisor क्या है इसमें? That is also 1. Clear? So answer is a 1. Then after 1, 3, similar, it is 1 cross 1 and 1 cross 3. 1, 5, that is also 1. 1, 6, it is a 1. 1, 10, that is a 1. 15, it is also 1. And 1, 30, that is a 1. Clear? So we get GCD of 1 with each entries, that is a 1. Clear? Of S30. And now use this value. Okay, use this values of first row, आंसर ऑफ दिस वन, एज अ कॉलम. ठीक है, आपको सिर्फ यहाँ पे रिप्लेस कर देने फर्स्ट कॉलम में each values you replace in this first column, and that will be same. Clear? Because again here we consider the 5 with 1, 6 with 1, 10 with 1, 15 with 1, and so on, because GCD of 1, 2 is the same as a GCD of 2, 1. Clear? GCD of 1, 5 is same as the GCD of 5, 1. There is no any change. So use this value in this column. Okay, as use this first row value in this first column. And now change the number, that is a 2, and make it pair with 2 with 2. So GCD of 2 comma 2. Clear? So factor of 2 is a 2 cross 1 and factor of 2 is a 2 cross 1. Clear? So which is a common divisor? That common divisor क्या है? Sorry, greatest common divisor कौन सा है? Common divisor is 2 and 1 both, and उसमें से greatest कौन सी value है? That is a 2 that. So 2 with 2 का GCD होगा a 2. Then after 2 with 3, तो 2 comma 3 का GCD क्या होगा? That is a 2 cross 1 and 3 cross 1. तो greatest common divisor क्या है? Common divisor is 1 and that is the greatest one. Clear? So answer is 1. GCD of 2 and 3 is a 1. Similarly, GCD of 2 and 5, there is no any such common factor. Okay. So 1 is the answer, that 2 into 1 and 5 into 1. So 1 is the greatest value. So answer is a 1. Then after 2 with 6, so GCD of 2 comma 6, what is the answer? 2 cross 1 and 2 into 3. Factor of 6, that is a 2 into 3. And now the greatest common divisor, that is a 2, comparison to the 2 and 6. Okay. The answer is a 2, that 2 or 6 का GCD होगा or 2. Then after 2 and 10, so what is the GCD of 2 and 10? Factor of 2 is a 2 cross 1 and factor of 10 will be 5 into 2. Clear? So 2 is the greatest common divisor. So answer is a 2. And 2 is 15. So 2 in 15 में कुछ भी common नहीं है. ठीक है? 1 is only possibility that. So answer is a 1. And 2 with 30. ठीक है? तो 30 का factor क्या होगा? 15 into 2 and 2 into 1. So 2 is the common divisor. So it is the answer. Clear? And use this value. Use the second row value in the second column as a 1, 1, after 2, 2, and 1, 2. Clear? So it is a 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Use this value in the second column. Clear? It will be same. And now the third row, use the third element is 3 and make it pair with 3 comma 3. So answer will be the 3. Okay, GCD of 3 with 3, that is a 3. And now 3 with 5. So no any common factor that except the 1. Okay, so answer is a 1. 3 with 6. So 3 into 1 and 3 into 2. 3 is the common divisor and that is the greatest one. So answer is a 3. Then after 3 with 10. तो 3 और 10 में कुछ भी कॉमन नहीं है. ठीक है, 1 के अलावा. तो 3 cross 1 and 10 cross 1. So answer is a 1. And 3 with 15. So 3 is the common factor that. Okay, 3 into 1 and 5 into 3 is a 15. So 3 is a common greatest divisor. So answer is a 3. And 3 with 30. So 10 into 3 is a 30 and 3 into 1 is a 3. So answer is a 3 that. Okay, 3 or 30 का GCD होगा 3. So here use this value of the third row in this third column as a 1, 3, 1, 3 and 3. Clear? So this is the answer of third column. And then after fourth column is a 5. The value is a 5 that, and make it pair 5 with 5. So answer is a 5. 5 with 10. So 5 और 10 का GCD होगा 5 itself. ठीक है? 5 into 1 and 5 into 2. So common divisor उसमें है 5. Then 5 with 15. So again we get 5 is answer. Okay, 5 into 1 and 5 into 3 is a 15. So common divisor 5 है उसमें. And 5 and 30. So 5 into 1 and 6 into 5 is a 30. So 5 is the common divisor. Clear? So answer is a 5. And use this value in this column as a 1, 5, 5. So write it here 1, 5, 5 and 5. Clear? And then after next number is a 6. So make it pair 6 with all number. 6 with 6 का GCD होगा 6. 6 with 10 का GCD. तो 6 और 10 में common क्या है? That is a 2 is the common. 2 into 3 and 5 into 2. So 2 is a common factor that, common divisor that. So answer is a 2. And then after 6 with 15. तो 6 का factor होगा 3 into 2 and factor of 5 is a 5 into 3. So 3 is a common divisor. ठीक है? So answer is a 3. And then after 6 with 6. So 6 into 1, 6 into 5 is a 30. So answer is a 6 that. Clear? And use this value in this column. In the fifth column, 2, 3 and 6. Clear? And then after 10 with 10, the sixth row, 10 or 10 का GCD होगा 10. Then after 10 with 15. So which value is a common? 10 can be write as a 5 into 2 and 15 can be write as a 5 into 3. So 5 is the common factor. Okay, common divisor. So 5 is the answer. And 10 with 30. So 10 into 1 and 10 into 3. 10 is the common factor, common divisor. So answer is a 10. And use this value in this column 5 and 10. So write it here 5 and 10. Clear? Now 15 with 15 का GCD होगा 15 itself, and 15 with 30 का GCD भी क्या होगा? That is 15 itself. ठीक है? क्योंकि factor of 30 that is 15 into 2 and factor of 15 that is 15 into 1. So answer is a 15, and use this value in this column, and 30 with 30 का GCD होगा 30. Clear? So हमें क्या चेक करना है? We have to check these values that we derived here. That should be belongs to S30 again. ठीक है? Now check the answer. Answer is there 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15 and 30. There is no any another values which is not a part of S30. ठीक है? सभी वैल्यू S30 में कवर होती है. ठीक है? So we can say that GCD of AB means a GLB of AB that is belongs to S30. Clear? And now let us check the LCM. You have to prepare such table again. Clear? And consider all such possibility, all such pair to identify the LCM of AB, for all AB belongs to S30. And this is a table of LCM. Consider the each value in this column. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, 30, and consider each value of S30 as a row. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15 and 30. And here you have to derive the LCM by using by creating all such pair. So first number is there 1, and make it pair with all such column entries 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, 30. So pair 1, 1 and LCM of 1, 1. LCM means least common multiple. LCM is known as a least common multiple. The full form of LCM, that is called least common multiple. Means if you consider the two number, let's take a 3 and 15. Okay, so what is the LCM of 3 and 15? So first consider the factor of 3, that is a 3 into 1, and the factor of 15, that is a 5 into 3. Clear? And now 3 is repeated 2 times. Clear? 3 is the common to this both one. Okay, 3 is the common value. So we have to consider only one time. ठीक है? Product में हमें वो एक ही बार लेना है and find the answer. So which number you consider here 1? Then after 3 repeated 2 times, 3 considered 2 times here, so use it only one time, and then after 5. So answer we get 1 into 3 into 5, that is a 15. So this 15 is called the LCM, least common multiple of the 3 and 15. Clear? So this way we can derive the LCM. So here 1 with 1, so answer is a 1. 1 with 2, so 1 and 2 का LCM क्या होगा? 1 and 2. So it is a 1 cross 1 and 2 cross 1. Clear? This factor of 1 and 2. So 1 is repeated in this both case. So consider the product as a 1 into 1 into 2. So answer is a 2 itself. Okay. Then after 1 with 3, answer is a 3. 1 with 5, answer is a 5. 1 and 6, answer is a 6. 1, 10, 15 and 30, answer is a 10, 15 and 30. Clear? And use this value of this first row in this first column as a 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15 and 30. Clear? That is complete. And now change the number, consider 2 and make it pair 2 with 2, 2 with 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, 30. So 2 with 2 का LCM क्या होगा? That is a 2 itself. Okay. Now 2 and 3 का LCM. ठीक है? Here it is GCD become 1 there, but LCM of 2 and 3. What is LCM of 2 and 3? The factor of 2 is a 2 into 1 and factor of 3 is a 3 into 1. Clear? And now find least common multiple. तो कॉमन मल्टीपल 1 है, कंसिडर इट मिनिमम. ओके, मीन्स लिस्ट, उसमें से कम करना है. ठीक है, अगर 2 बार रिपीट हो रहा है तो आपको एक ही बार यूज करना है, 3 बार हो रहा है तो 2 बार यूज करना है, एंड सो. So that is here 2 into 1 into 3, and what is the answer of that? That is a 6. So 6 is the answer of LCM of 2 and 3. ठीक है, GCD उसका 1 होगा 2 और 3 का, क्योंकि कॉमन फैक्टर उसमें 1 है. Now LCM means it product, least common multiple का product. ठीक है, least common multiple का product, that is called the LCM. So answer is a 6. Then after 2 with 5, so answer is a 10. Okay, 2 into 5 into 1, that is a 10. 2 and 6 का LCM. ठीक है, 2 and 6. So what is the answer of 2 and 6? That is a 2 into 1, and here the product is a 2 into 3, that is called 6. And answer will be 2 is considered 2 times, so use it here only one time. So it will become 2 into 3 into 1. Okay, so answer is a 6 that. So 2 और 6 का LCM होगा 6. ठीक है. Then after 2 with 10, answer is a 10. 2 into 1 and 5 into 2. So 5 into 2 into 1, that is a 10. Then 2 with 15, 2 and 15 का LCM. So 2 into 1 and 1 into 15. Okay. So answer will be 15 into 2 into 1. Clear? सभी वैल्यू एक ही बार यूज हो रही है वहाँ पे. So answer is a 13 and 2 with 13 का LCM. 2 और 13 का LCM क्या होगा? 2 into 1 and 15 into 2. So minimize the 2, okay. 15 into 2 into 1. So that is answer is a 30. Clear? And now use this value of the second row in the second column as a 2, 6, 10, 6, 10, 30 and 30. Clear? 2, 6, 10, 6, 10, 30 and 30. Clear? So is this value in the second column? Now change the number. It is a 3 here. So 3 with 3 का LCM होगा 3. 3 with 5 का LCM होगा 15. 3 with 6 का LCM होगा 6. 3 with 10 का LCM होगा 30. 3 with 15 का LCM होगा 15 and 3 with 30 का LCM होगा 30. Clear? So answer we get 3, 15, 6, 30, 15 and 30, and use this value in this column. Okay, the third column, 15, 6, 30, 15 and 30. And 5 with 5 का LCM होगा 5, 30, 10, 15 and 30. Clear? So use this value in this column. And then after 6 with 6 का LCM होगा 6, 30, 30 and 30. Clear? 6 with 10, 6 with 15 and 6 with 30. And use this value here. Clear? And similarly 10 with 10 का LCM होगा 10. Here it is a 30, 30. Use it here. 15 and 30 with 30 का LCM होगा 30. Clear? So now check this answer. That is here 1 is repeated, 2 is repeated, 3 is repeated, 6 is repeated there, 10 is repeated, 15 and 30. So there is no any another values we have which is not part of S30, okay, which is not belongs to the S30. All this answer of LCM as well as GCD are belongs to the S30, okay. So now you have to write the conclusions for that. In this above two tables, all the elements are from S30. All element, okay, in this above two table, all the answer of any pair are belongs to S30. And what does it mean? Okay, for all AB belongs to S30, GLB of AB means GCD of AB, and LUB of AB means LCM of AB are belongs to the S30. And it is already a partially ordered set. Okay, we can easily verify it is the reflexive, antisymmetric and transitive. And here it is the GLB and LUB are also belongs to the S30. Okay, so we can say that S30 comma D is called the lattice as a poset. Okay, S30 comma D is known as the lattice as a poset. So this is solution of the question 1. Is there any doubt to anyone? Derive the GCD as well as LCM, because it is important, and based on that we can verify it is the lattice as a poset or not. So is there any doubt to anyone to identify GCD of 2 number and LCM of 2 number? Remaining student, is there any doubt? Mansi, Dhrutik, Darshan, Bansi. Okay, good. So let us check the question number 2. This we have the relation is there, less than or equal to relation. Okay. The first question is for divide relations. So we are using the GCD and LCM to check the GLB and LU. And here it is a less than or equal to relation. So the set is here n less than or equal to, n is a set of natural number, relation is the less than or equal to, and check it is lattice is a poset or not. So first you have to prove that it is a poset. Okay, means you can easily prove that, and that type of questions we already discussed in the concept of partially ordered set. We can easily prove it. Reflexive, antisymmetric and transitive relation, okay, to the set n. So just write by yourself, and if it is asked in the exam, okay, suppose final exam descriptive hoti hai, and if it is asked in the exam, first you have to write the proof of poset. ठीक है, पहले आपको poset का proof लिखना है, and then after you have to check the GLB and LUB to define it is lattice is a poset or not. So just try it by yourself, and for any doubt you can ask me. I think this question is already discussed in the partially ordered set concept. So just write down this conclusion here also, okay? So just try it, and this is the clear. So try it by yourself. And now let us check the GLB and LUB condition. So here it is relation. Which relation is mentioned? R is equal to less than or equal to given that. So for less than or equal to relations, for all AB belongs to N, GLB of AB can be defined as a minimum of AB, minimum of A comma B, and LUB of AB can be defined as a maximum of A comma B. And if the minimum of AB and maximum of AB for all the pair of AB belongs to N are again in the natural number, means the answer of the minimum and maximum are belongs to the N again, then we can say that GLB and LUB are belongs to N, and we can say that N less than or equal to is called the lattice as a quotient. Clear? So here we have to check that minimum and maximum. Okay. So we have the set of natural number. Okay. Natural number means a perfect value. All are perfect positive number. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So if we consider any two entry, okay, as AB belongs to N, so what is the possibility for this two number? दो ही possibility होगी, ठीक है? Remember one thing, N is a set of natural number, means all values are perfect number, all are positive. There is no any zero included there. Starting number is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. And now collect any two entry from this N. So what is the possibility for this two entry? Either it is A less than or equal to B, otherwise B less than or equal to A. ठीक है, कहा तो A smaller value होगी, B is a bigger value that, otherwise B is a smaller value, A is a bigger value that. Okay, there is only two possibility for this two number, either A less than or equal to B, otherwise B less than or equal to A. If you consider 6 and 7, then 6 less than or equal to 7, okay, as a and B. And if we consider 7 is the 6 is the B and 7 is the A, then it consider B less than or equal to F. Clear? So for this possibility of A and B, we have the two condition there. Either it is A less than or equal to B, otherwise it is a B less than or equal to A. Clear? And why it is considered there? Because you have to identify minimum and maximum. Okay? Which value is the minimum comparison to the A and B, and which value is the maximum comparison to the A and B. Okay? For the all possible pair. So here for A less than or equal to B, okay? A less than or equal to B case, minimum of AB, that is A, okay? Smaller value means minimum. So A is a smaller value comparison to the B, okay? So minimum of AB that is equal to A, and maximum of AB. What is answer of maximum of AB? The bigger value. So greatest value is there B, okay? So maximum of AB that is equal to B, and now for the case 2, that is a B less than or equal to A case, ठीक है? तो minimum of AB क्या होगा? That is equal to B, clear? Minimum of AB that is equal to B, and maximum of AB क्या होगा? That is equal to A, ठीक है? B less than or equal to A case, B is a smaller value comparison to the A, so minimum value होगी B and maximum value होगी A. So now check this answer. What is our answer? Answer is in form of A and B, otherwise B and A as a maximum and minimum. So what is the possibility of A and B? That is belongs to N. ठीक है, हमारी choice किस में से है? Natural number में से ही है, that is from N, and we derive the answer is in form of A and B. So what does it mean? Minimum of AB and maximum of AB, that is belongs to again N. ठीक है, if you consider one example, let's take 4 and 5 as A and B. So minimum of AB क्या होगा? That is equal to 4, and maximum of 4 and 5 क्या होगा? That is equal to 5. Clear? So 4 and 5, that is the part of natural number. Okay, there is no any another value we derived here which is not belongs to the N. ठीक है, हमें कभी भी आंसर 0 नहीं मिलेगा, हमें कभी भी आंसर नेगेटिव वैल्यू नहीं मिलेगी. ठीक है, because we compare such two positive perfect number to define the minimum and maximum. तो आंसर वही मिलेगा आपको, ठीक है। आंसर जो होगा वो n में से ही होगा। क्लियर? सो इट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ नेचुरल नंबर एंड देयरफॉर वी कैन से दैट in the both case, ठीक है, either it is a less than or equal to b, otherwise b less than or equal to a, GLB of ab that is equal to minimum of ab, and LUB of ab that is equal to maximum of ab, that is belongs to the n again, ठीक है, that is belongs to natural number again, and therefore we can say that n less than or equal to is known as a is called lattice as a poset, ठीक है, it is called lattice as a poset. If we have one a small set, ठीक है, let us take S12 less than or equal to, suppose कि यहाँ पे S12 है less than or equal to, so we can prepare such table that we discuss in to find the GCD and LCM. But here it is a n is given that which include infinite number, so we cannot prepare such type of table. We just check the general result that, okay, general output. For every possibility, what is the answer that, ठीक है, so answer is here A and B, okay, either it is A, otherwise it is a B as a minimum, otherwise is a maximum. So it is belongs to the n again, okay, and therefore we can say that GLB of AB and LUB of AB that is belongs to n, and if it is verified, then we can say that n less than or equal to is called lattice as a poset, okay. So it is the solution of this question. If it is asked in the exam, first you have to try, means first you have to write the conclusion for poset, means check the reflexive, antisymmetric and transitive, and after that you have to try it for GLB and LU, okay, and it is for infinite value set, okay, so we just apply the general result to check the GLB and LU, okay, and if we have limited value set that, okay, in the above S13 is given that we can easily prepare such table and we can easily check which one is a less than value, okay, which one is a bigger, which one is a smaller. But here just applying the general form to check the answer. So this is solution of question number 2. Relation is there, less than or equal to given that, and now let us check the question number 3, where subset is given that, okay, relation is there, subset. So in the subset relations, we'll use the intersection and union to check the GLB and LUB, okay. GLB of AB that is equal to A intersection B, and LUB of AB that is known as a union B, okay. And here it is set is given that 2, 4, 6. So how many element in the P of A? That will be 2 raised to 3, that is 8 element, okay. 8 subset you can create of the A, and that is known as a P of A. So let us solve it, and here solution is not mentioned in this PPT. So let us solve the each point, means each concept one by one, and you just write down in your book, otherwise after the completion of this proof, take the screenshot, okay. So P of a subset, P of A is the power set, A is here 2, 4, 6. So P of A include here 5 is the first subset, then after 2, then after 4, 6, okay, and after 2, 6, 2, 4, let us take 2, 6 and 4, 6. Clear? This is a pair of 2 element, and now this last one is the A itself, okay. So 8 subset we can define for the A is equal to 2, 4 and 6. Clear? And first you have to try it for P of A subset is a poset or not, okay. First prove that P of A subset is a poset or not, means you have to try it by yourself, check the reflexive condition that we can easily prove it, antisymmetric will also verify, and the third is a transitive, okay. So try it by yourself, here I mentioned this word, try it. Clear? And now let us check the second conditions, means the to check the lattice is a poset. For that, here for AB belongs to P of A, AB belongs to P of A, GLB of AB. Okay, for a subset relations, we are using the A intersection B. Okay, and for LUB of AB, we use the A union B. Okay, for the two element, for every element AB belongs to P of A, GLB of this two element means intersection. Okay, here element is not a single value that it is one set is given that singleton 2, singleton 2, 4, 2, 6, 2, 4. That is one set is given that. So we cannot find it less than or equal to means minimum maximum. We cannot find it GCD, LCM, and so on. So therefore, we are using the A intersection B and A union B to check the answer of GLB and LUB. Okay. So let us prepare one table to check the answer of GLB and LUB as a A intersection B and A union B. Okay. So let us add one table here. The entries are there 8 entries including this. So just consider a 9 cross 9 table. Okay. So here it is. Data is mentioned that हमें क्या डिराइव करना है A intersection B. ठीक है, and write the all entries in this each column 2 4 6, then after 2 4 2 6 and 4 6 and 8 itself. Okay, and same you would write in this each row. Okay, that is a 2 4, then after 6 2 4 2 6 4 6 and 8 itself. Okay, and now make it pair, means consider AB belongs to P of A and find it intersection. Okay, so first is there 5 intersection 5. The answer is a 5. Okay, there is no any such common value. Intersection means if there is any element is common, okay, any element common, then it is the answer. Clear? That is called A intersection B. So there is no any common 5 with 5. There is 5 with 2. So there is no any common. Answer is a 5. 5 with 4. That is a 5. 6, 2, 4, 2, 6, 4, 6, and the 5 intersection A. That is also 5. Clear? And now use this answer in this column also. Okay. Means write down here 5 in this first row. Sorry, first column. Okay. And now change the number singleton 2. So singleton 2 intersection singleton 2. So 2 is the common there. Okay. So answer is here 2. Clear? Now 2 and 4. So there is no any common value. 2 और 4 में कोई भी common नहीं है और उसका intersection क्या मिलेगा आपको? That is a 5. Now 2 with 6. There is no any common value. That is answer is a 5. 2 with 2 4. So 2 is the common. So answer is a 2. 2 with 2 6. So answer is a 2. And 2 with 4 6. तो उसका intersection होगा 5. And 2 with A. So 2 is a common because what is the A there? A is equal to 2, 4 and 6. So 2 is the common value. So यहाँ पे आएगा singleton 2. Clear? And now use this answer in this column. That is here 5. Okay. And after 5, that is a singleton 2. That is a 2 here. That is a 5. And here singleton 2. Clear? And now change the number singleton 4. So 4 और 4 का intersection होगा 4. Then after 4 and 6 का intersection होगा 5. 4 with 2 4 का intersection होगा, that is a singleton 4. 4 with 2 6 का intersection होगा 5. 4 with 4 6 का intersection होगा 4. And 4 with A का intersection होगा 4. Okay. And now use this value of the second third row in this column. That is a 5 singleton 4. That is a 5. That is a 4. And that is a 4 here. Clear? And then after next number is a 6. So 6 with 6 का intersection होगा 6. 6 with 2 4. There is no any common value. So answer is a 5. That is a 6 here. That is also 6. And here it is also 6. Clear? So write down it here in this column 5. And after 6, here it is also 6. And here it is a 6. Clear? And 2 4 with 2 4 का intersection होगा 2 4 क्योंकि दोनों में 2 4 common है. ठीक है. 2 4 and 2 6 का intersection क्या होगा? 2 is the common there. Okay. So answer is a 2 here. And 2 4 with 2 6, 2 4 with 4 6, so 4 is the common, so answer is a 4. And 2 4 intersection A, तो A में भी 2 4 वैल्यू डिफाइन है, ठीक है, so answer is a 2 4. And write down it here, it is a 2, it is a 4, and here it is a 2 4. Clear? And now 2 6 with 2 6 का intersection होगा 2 6, 2 6 with 4 6 का intersection होगा, that is a 6 is a common there, तो answer is a 6, and यहाँ पे आएगा 2 6. Clear? क्योंकि A में भी 2 6 involved है, that is a singleton 6, and here it is 2 6. And now 4 6 with 4 6 का intersection होगा 4 6, 4 6 with A, that is a 4 6 itself, and here it is a 4 6, and A intersection A, ठीक है, last entry is there A with it intersection A itself, so answer is only A. Clear? So this is a table of A intersection B, and now check this value. All the answer, it is in form of 5, singleton 2, 4, 2 6, 2 4, 4 6, and the A itself. There is no any another element we have which is not a part of P of A. Okay, so we can say that GLB of AB means A intersection B, that is belongs to the P of A. Clear? And similarly, you have to prepare the second table for the A union B. So let us prepare it, the second table. And it is easy to find the union. Just 1 minute. So now let us find the A union B. A union B. The first entry is there 5, then after 2, 4, 6, that is a 2 4, 2 6, and the 4 6, and here it is a 8. And here also write the same value, that is a 2 4 6, that is a 2 4, 2 6, 4 6, and the A itself. Okay, now check the union, means a collection of all the number. If any number is a common, then consider it only one time. Okay, the theory of 11 12 science, I think. So 5 union 5, answer is a 5. Okay, 5 and 2 ka union. Clear? So answer is a 2 only, that is a 2, that is a 4 here, 5 with 4 ka union, 5 with 6, that is a 2 4, 2 6, that is a 4 6, and that is a A itself. 5 with A ka union hoga A. Clear? And now the next number is the 2, and consider this value in this column also, the first column, that is a 4 6, 2 4, 2 6, 4 6, and the A. Clear? Now second entry is that 2, so 2 with 2 ka union hoga 2. Clear? Now 2 with 2 4 का यूनियन, 2 and 4 का यूनियन, सो कॉमन कुछ भी नहीं है उसमें, तो दोनों नंबर आपको कलेक्ट करने हैं, दैट इज अ 2 and 4 is the union. 2 with 6, it will be 2 6, 2 with 2 4, now 2 is a common there, so consider it one time, and next number is a 4. Now 2 with 2 6, so 2 is a common, so answer is a 2 6, and 2 with 4 6, so it become 2 4 6. Okay, now it include the 3 entries there, so we can easily manage in this box. If it is include the more entries, okay, 2 4 6 8 10, and let us take anyone. So just consider it symbol here, notations. What is a notation of 2 4 and 6? We have the capital A. Clear? And now 2 with capital A, that is a 8 itself. Okay, union. So use this value in this column also, that is a 2 4, that is a 2 6, 2 4, 2 6, A, and the A. Clear? Now change the number, that is a 4, and 4 with 4 का union होगा 4, 4 with 6 का union होगा 6, 4 6, that is a 2 4, that is a 2 4 6. Okay, so you can use here capital A, and then after 4 6, and it is also capital A. Clear? And it is easy, I think. There is no any difficulties there to find the union. And write down this data here, 4 6, and after 2 4, that is a, that is a 4 6 and capital A. Okay, and now 6 with 6 ka 6, that is a capital A. 2 4 6, that is a 2 6, that is a 4 6 and capital A. Okay, and use this value here. And now 2 4 with 2 4, so answer is a 2 4. 2 4 with 2 6, so it will be 2 4 6. Okay, 2 is a common, 4 and 6 consider one time, so it will be 2 4 6 become a. That is also 2 4 6, that is also a, and 2 4 union a, that is a itself. So write down it here, a, capital A and capital. And now 2 6 with 2 6, answer is a 2 6. 2 6 with 4 6, answer is a, that is also a, and write down here capital A. Okay, and now 4 6 with 4 6, answer is a 4 6, that is a capital A, that is a, and a union a, that is a itself. Okay, so now check these values. Okay, all the answer of the union as well as intersection, and all the answer are the part of P of A. Okay, and it belongs to the P of A. So we can say that here both the table, okay, by using the answer of both the table, we can say that GLB of AB means A intersection B, that is belongs to P of A. Okay, and LUB of AB, that is means A union B, and that is belongs to the P of A. Okay, that is part of P of A. So we can say that P of A subset, okay, for a 2 4 6, A is equal to 2 4 6, is a lattice as a poset. Clear? So it is a proof of third questions. The solution is not mentioned in the PPT. You just take the screenshot of this proof. It is required. Otherwise, you can write down the important point in your book, how we can find the intersection B and how we can find the union of B. And this is a way you can solve it. Okay, you just prepare the small table here, because P of A include the 8 values there, so we can easily prepare such type of table. Okay, so this table of A intersection B, and next is A union B, and all this answer of the union as well as intersection are belongs to the P of A. So we can say that, okay, GLB means A intersection B, and LUB of AB is means A union B, that is belongs to the P of A, and therefore we can say that it is already a partially ordered set, and the condition of lattice is also valid here, also proved. So we can say that P of A subset is known as a lattice as a poset. Clear? So is there any doubt in this question? You just take the screenshot of this page, and after the next page for the solutions. And that is a X, okay, for A union B. Here, if we change the set, okay, in place of 2 4 6, if I consider A comma B and C, okay, A B C, then there is no any change there. Okay, in place of 2 4 6, consider A B C value. Okay, we can consider 1 2 3 in place of 2 4 6. Any set we can consider that. Okay, but the process is the same, that we just find the A intersection B and A union B for a subset relation. Okay, for a less than or equal to, we are using the minimum maximum. For a divide relations, we are using the GCD LCM, and this is a third case. For a subset relations, we are using the intersection and union to find the GLB and LU. Okay, so let us take the next example that is similar to this question 1 2 and 3. N comma D. Okay, n is a set of infinite values, okay, natural number. So here we cannot prepare such type of table. Okay, we cannot create infinite values table there. So we just apply the general rules that, okay, of mathematics to check that GLB of AB and LUB of AB are belongs to N or not. Okay. So here first you have to try it for a poset. So first prove that N comma D is a poset or not. Okay. So try it, and you can easily prove it. And after we just consider N is here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. And for all AB belongs to N, all AB belongs to N, GLB of AB, that is equal to GCD of AB, because here which relation is mentioned? Divide relation is mentioned. Okay. And LUB of AB, that is equal to LCM of AB, that is belongs to the N. Okay. That should belongs to the N. And if it is satisfied, then we can say that N comma D is lattice is a poset. Okay. So now we cannot prepare one type of table, okay, table as per we discussed in the question number 1, because it is a limited value set that S 30 उसमें था and I think 8 to 9 values उसमें थी, ठीक है. But here it is a N is given that natural number and which include infinite values that. तो इसमें आपको टेबल प्रिपेयर नहीं करना है, ठीक है. You just apply a general mathematical rule that to check the answer of GCD and LCM. So here we consider the value of AB, that is belongs to N, clear, and you have to check the GCD of the two number, GCD of the two number. तो फॉर एनी चॉइस, ओके, आप कोई भी दो नंबर ले सकते हो N में से, कोई भी दो नंबर आप चूज करो एंड फाइंड आउट इट GCD. सो द आंसर नेवर विल बी अ नेगेटिव वैल्यू, ठीक है. कोई भी दो पॉजिटिव नंबर का GCD कभी भी नेगेटिव नहीं आएगा, क्लियर. एंड दैट इज ऑल्सो परफेक्ट नंबर, क्योंकि आपके पास वही चॉइस है परफेक्ट पॉजिटिव नंबर की, ठीक है. दैट स्टार्ट विथ 1, 2, 3 एंड सो ऑन. तो कभी भी आंसर आपका जीरो नहीं आएगा, ठीक है. कोई भी दो पॉजिटिव वैल्यू का GCD जीरो नहीं होता एंड कोई भी दो पॉजिटिव वैल्यू का GCD नेगेटिव नहीं होता, क्लियर. एंड आंसर ऑलवेज अ परफेक्ट नंबर दैट, ठीक है. आपको कोई दो नंबर आप चूज करो, लेट्स टेक 3 and 5, तो 3 and 5 का GCD कभी भी 1/2 नहीं आएगा, ठीक है. 3 and 9 का GCD कभी 0.5 नहीं आएगा, 3 and 9 का GCD कभी √2 नहीं आएगा, ठीक है. तो आंसर ऑलवेज अ perfect number and we consider the positive choice, ठीक है, positive perfect number. तो answer is also always a positive perfect number, ठीक है. and it is always a positive perfect number greater than equal to 1, means कभी भी आपको जीरो आंसर किसी का नहीं मिलेगा, ठीक है. किसी दो पेयर का मीन्स कोई भी दो वैल्यू का आंसर GCD कभी भी जीरो नहीं होगा, क्लियर. सो फॉर एनी चॉइस, ओके, फॉर एनी AB belongs to N, for any AB belongs to N, GCD of the AB that is always belongs to the N, ठीक है. GCD of AB that is always belongs to the N. Why it is? You can put here one counter example. Let us take A is equal to 3 and B is equal to 6, okay, that is belongs to N. and now check GCD of 3 and 6. So GCD of 3 and 6 होगा 3, okay. 3 is a common factor there, so answer is a 3 and 3 is belongs to the N, okay. So प्रूव हो गया. कोई भी आप चॉइस ले सकते हो वहां से, ठीक है. 1, 5, 1, 6, 9, 15, 10, 31, any choice you can consider that. Answer is always you will get a perfect number, positive number, and it is a part of natural number, okay. And similarly you can consider for any AB belongs to N, LCM of AB that is also belongs to the N. LCM means a least common multiple, ठीक है. And now consider any its choice, any choice AB belongs to N, तो उसका common multiple, least common multiple, always you will get a perfect number. It is always a positive number. There never will be zero there, okay. Answer always you will get in form of N, क्लियर. कोई दो नंबर आप लो, उसका आंसर, उसका LCM कभी भी आपको नेगेटिव वैल्यू नहीं मिलेगा, उसका आंसर कभी भी जीरो नहीं होगा, ठीक है. व्हाई इट इज नॉट जीरो? बिकॉज इट इज पॉजिटिव परफेक्ट नंबर, क्लियर. सो कोई भी दो वैल्यू का common multiple 0 नहीं है तो we never get answer is 0 then. Okay. So for that you can consider this counter example, LCM of 3, 6. So 3 and 6 का LCM क्या होगा? That is a 3 into 1 and 3 into 2. So answer is a 6 again, and that is also belongs to n. Clear? So that is a part of natural number always. Clear? For any choice, any possibility, AB belongs to n. The GCD and LCM always belongs to n, and therefore we can say that. GLB of AB, that is belongs to n, and LUB of AB, that is belongs to n. Okay, and it is already posed, so we can easily say that n comma d is lattice as a poset. Clear? It is a proof of this one, simple one. First you have to add the condition of partially ordered set, reflexive, antisymmetric and transitive, and after for n comma d case, just apply the general rule. Okay, possible mathematics you have to apply that, and we can check it is the GLB and LUB belongs to n or not. Okay, so it is already belongs to n, that because we have the choice is only positive perfect number, and therefore it is a true. Clear? So it is solution of this one. Again, the solution is not given in this PPT. Just take the screenshot for your reference, how we can solve it. Okay. After S24 comma D. So it is similar to the first question. Okay. In the first question, there is a S30 comma D. So you can easily try this question. Okay. So just try it by yourself. First consider S24. Okay. First prove it is a poset. Then we can easily verify it is a partially ordered set. Create S24 here. Okay. Which include the number 1, 2, 3, then after 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. This is set of S24. Okay. And now divide relation is mentioned that. So in this case, we can prepare a table. Okay. And we just use all this possibility and find the GCD of this, all the possibility as well as LCM, and check the answer of each box that should belongs to the S24 again. Okay. And check the answer of LCM that should belongs to the S24 again. Clear? And you can easily prove it. Just try it by yourself. Okay. And it is easy to find the solution. Okay. This S24 I mentioned it here. So use these values to check the GCD and the LCM. Okay. So try it by yourself. Okay. For any problem, we'll discuss in the next year. Clear? And then after next topic of this unit is okay. So is there any doubt in this topic to check the lattice is a poset to anyone? So we can revise it. Otherwise, we'll start the next topic. Okay. So next topic is there, property of the lattices, and by using this property, we define the definition of lattice as an algebraic system. Okay, these are the algebraic properties we have, such type of laws, which we have to use to define lattice as an algebraic system. And lattice as a poset, are used the GLB and LUB case, but second definition is the lattice is an algebraic system. So to define the definition of algebraic system, we require the algebraic properties. Okay. So these are the 4 properties we have as a 4 laws, which we'll use to define this definition. Okay. So first condition is there, AR should be the lattices. Okay. पहले वो lattice होना चाहिए, and then after you can prove that it is lattice as an algebraic system or not. Okay. So AR be the lattices means it is a poset as well as lattices, means GLB of AB and LUB of AB are again belongs to the set itself. And now the first property for that is the idempotent law. Clear? So what does it mean? Consider A belongs to the A, and find the A star A. So what is meaning of star? It is known as a GLB. And what is meaning of ring sum? It is known as a LUB. Okay. So GLB of A comma A. GLB of A with A means A star A, that is always equal to A, and LUB of A with A, okay, LUB of 5 comma 5, 6 comma 6, 1 comma 1, that is the number itself. Okay, it is a here. So therefore A star A is equal to A always, and A ring sum A is equal to A always. Okay, that is called the idempotent law. Next one is a commutative. It is here A star B, that is same as a B star A, means consider GLB of AB, that is same as a GLB of B, and that is obvious. Okay, GLB of 2 3, that is same as a GLB of 3 comma 2. Clear? If just interchange the number, then there is no any change in this answer. Okay, GLB of 2 3, that is same as a GLB of 3 2. GLB of 5 comma 15, that is same as a GLB of 15 comma 5. Clear? So first is the A star B should be B star A, and A ring sum B is equal to the B ring sum A, means LUB of AB, that is same as the LUB of B comma A. Clear? And that is also the same there. Both answer will always the same in any case. So second row is a commutative. Third is the associative law. In this associative, we are using the three element ABC, and that can be defined as a bracket A star B star C. Okay, A star B bracket over star C, that is equal to A star B star C. तो पहला आपको ब्रैकेट सोल्व करना है, ठीक है, and then after use this answer to the outer property, outer element, and then check the both path. LHS equal to RHS. Okay, left hand side is equal to right hand side. If both answer are equal, then we can say that this is equal. Okay, A star B star C is equal to the A star B star C, and same for a ring sum. A ring sum B ring sum C is equal to A ring sum bracket B ring sum C. Okay, first solve the bracket and then use the answer to the outer property, and then check the both part. Okay, both side, if they are equal, then it is a true. Clear? The third law is associative, and the fourth law is absorption's law, which include the star and ring sum both. Okay, so that can be defined as a star A ring sum B is equal to A, and A ring sum A star B. A ring sum A star B is equal to the A. Clear? Absorption's law is a star A ring sum B, means first we'll check the A ring sum B, first we'll solve the bracket and use this answer to the outer property, that is A star, and the answer of this form should equal to the A again. Okay, in the second case A ring sum A star B, that is equal to the A. Clear? If this four property is satisfied, then we can say that lattice is algebraic system. So let us use it to define the definition. Lattices as a algebraic system. So L be a non-empty set, any set is given that. Okay, and now let us use the symbol L. Okay, L be a non-empty set, and star and ring sum are the two binary operation. Okay, star and ring sum are the two binary operation defined on L. Then now the formations for that. L star ring sum. Okay, L is a set, star and ring sum are the two binary operation. Then L star ring sum is called lattice as an algebraic system if L satisfy the following property. Okay, L satisfy the following property. Which formations for that? L star ring sum. Okay, L is a set with the two binary operation. So in such case, you have to just verify these properties. Okay, if it is considered A comma R is a lattice or not. So in this case, you have to check the GLB and LUB. Okay, and in place of A comma R, we have L star ring sum, three form. Okay, L is a set, star and ring sum are the two binary operations, and it may be any one that. Okay, GCD LCM less than equal to, greater than equal to, intersection union, any form is given there. So to define the algebraic lattice as an algebraic system, the L should satisfy the following property. The first property is their commutative, and commutative means A star B should equal to the B star A, and second is A ring sum B, that is equal to B ring sum A, Then second one is there associative, that is A star B star C is equal to the A star B star C. And second is the A ring sum B ring sum C is equal to the A ring sum B ring sum C. Okay. And third is their absorption property, and that is here A star A ring sum B is equal to A, and second is their A ring sum A star B, that is equal to the A. Clear? So if these three properties satisfied, then we can say that L star ring sum is known as, is called lattice as an algebraic system. Okay, idempotent law, it is obvious that there is no any need to verify the idempotent law here, because it is simple things here. A GLB of number with itself, that is obviously this number. Okay, LUB of number with itself, that is this given number. Okay, there is no any difficulties that to in any example. So that we have to skip here. Consider only three property: commutative, associative, and absorption law. Commutative means A star B is equal to B star A ring sum B is equal to B ring sum A. Associative include the three variable, A star B star C is equal to the A star B star C, and same for the ring sum. And the absorption conditions use the mixed form, A star A ring sum B is equal to A, and A ring sum A star B is equal to A. Clear? So this is the definition of lattice is an algebraic system, and let us implement to one example to verify it is lattice in algebraic system or not. So check whether n minimum maximum is a lattice. N minimum maximum. Okay. So here compare with L star ring sum. Okay, that is our actual form to define the lattice is an algebraic system. L star ring sum. So L is equal to n. Okay, natural number, that is a set is given that. So consider the choice from the n. ABC belongs to n. And now first binary operation is a star, and here it is a minimum. So for any two entry, AB belongs to n, A star B, that is equal to the minimum of AB. Okay, that is defined as a minimum of AB. And the second is there A ring sum B. Okay, second binary operation is ring sum. And now for any two entry AB belongs to n, A ring sum B. तो किस तरह से डिफाइन होगा? That is equal to maximum of A comma B. ठीक है? The second binary operation in the question, that is maximum. So A star A ring sum B means maximum of AB, and A star B means minimum of AB. Okay? So this is a procedure to check the all this property. Okay? So now check the first property, that is a commutative property. Clear? So in the commutative property, the data is here A star B. Okay? That is equal to the B star A. So what is meaning of A star B? So A star B is given that here. A star B is given that minimum of AB. Okay? So to consider the minimum value from this A and B. So minimum of AB is same as the minimum of BA. Okay? Minimum of 5, 3. Answer is a 3. So minimum of 3, 5. So answer 5 तो नहीं हो जाएगा. That is remain the 3 there. Okay? So minimum of AB, that is same as a minimum of BA. Clear? And what does it mean? Okay, that is equal to the B star A. Agar A star B can be defined as a minimum of AB, so minimum of BA can be defined as a B star A, and that is required. Clear? And then after A ring sum B. A ring sum B means maximum of A comma B. Okay, and that is same as the maximum of B comma A. Clear? For example, if you consider 3 and 6, so maximum of 3 6, it is a 6 there, and just interchange now number, maximum of 6 3, that is also 6. Clear? There is no any change that. So maximum of A comma B, that is equal to the B comma A, and that is equal to the B ring sum A. Clear? So prove हो गया A star B is equal to B star A, and A ring sum B is equal to B ring sum. Okay? Why it is? Because we have the natural values that perfect number. Okay? All are perfect natural value. So maximum of AB, that is same as a maximum of BA. Minimum of AB, it is same as a minimum of B, and that is true for all real number. Okay, not for only natural number. That is a true for all such real number. So here A star B can be defined as a minimum of AB, that is same as the minimum of BA, and that is equal to B star A, and A ring sum B is equal to the maximum of AB, and that is equal to maximum of B comma A, and that is equal to B ring sum. Clear? The first property is complete, and now let us check the second one, that is associative property. So in the associative property, we have the form is there A star B star C. ठीक है, that is equal to the A star ब्रैकेट B स्टार C. वो आपको प्रूव करना है. तो फर्स्ट सॉल्व द ब्रैकेट, पहले आपको ब्रैकेट सॉल्व करना है, एंड दैट कैन बी राइट एज अ minimum, okay, of A comma B, that is a star C. Clear? First simplify the bracket, and bracket is here A star B. A star B means minimum of A comma B star C. And now remove this star again. So what is meaning of star? You have to apply the minimum of the first value and the second value. So that can be write as a minimum of minimum A comma B and the comma C. Clear? That is a minimum of A comma B comma C, and that is same as a minimum of A comma B comma C. Clear? And we can consider one counter example also, and let us first define this, and then after we'll use the counter example. So it is A star B star C, that is equal to the minimum of AB star C. Okay, and now remove this star again, star binary operation, then apply the minimum to this. After write bracket, the first element is the minimum of AB, second element is there C, and that is equal to the minimum of A comma B comma C. Clear? And now take one counter example 2, 3, and let us take a 5. That is ABC. Okay, that is belongs to N. So पहला आपको फाइंड करना है मिनिमम ऑफ AB. तो मिनिमम ऑफ AB क्या है? That is a 2. Clear? And with the C, answer is a 5. And then after find minimum of 2 and 5. Answer क्या मिला आपको? That is a 2. There is a one part. Okay. And now let us solve the second part, second side. A star B star C. So what does it mean? B star C पहले solve करो. That is minimum of B comma C. And now remove the star. So apply the minimum here with the A, the first element, and the second element will be the minimum of B comma C. Clear? So now let us check this one. इसका आंसर हमें क्या मिलता है? ठीक है. So here it is a 2. That is the answer of one side. And now for the same data, minimum of पहले आपको फाइंड करना है BC. तो minimum of BC it is 3,5. तो 3,5 में minimum है 3. Okay. With the A it is a 2. So now minimum of 2,3, that is equal to 2. So in the both case we get the same answer. Okay. So what does it mean? We can say that A star B star C is equal to the A star B star C. Clear? So first case is complete of the associative property, and now let us check the second one. In this we have the ring sum. Okay. So similar pattern, similar concept. In place of minimum we'll use the maximum because we have the ring sum there. So A ring sum B, first bracket ring sum. So remove this bracket. So apply its property. A ring sum B is equal to the maximum of AB ring sum C. And now remove the ring sum. Okay, यहाँ से ring sum remove करो. So here you have to write maximum, and the bracket first element is maximum of AB, second element is there comma C. Clear? So it is maximum of AB comma C, and that is equal to maximum of A comma B comma C. Clear? And then after the next one, second part, and we can also consider the same counter example here 2, 3, and 5. So first find maximum of AB, that is a 3. Okay, 3 is the maximum value comparison to A and B, and then after use the 5 as a C and find it maximum. So maximum is here of 5. Clear? That is answer. And then after second part, A ring sum B ring sum C. So what is answer for that? That is right, B ring sum C, that is equal to maximum of B comma C. Clear? And now remove this outer operator. So it is maximum of A comma maximum of BC, and that is equal to maximum of minimum of B, maximum of BC, that is a 5, and with A, that is a 2 with 5, and answer of 2 with 5 is equal to the 5. Clear? And that is same as the maximum of A, B, C, and that is equal to maximum of A, B, C. Clear? So both parts are equal, and therefore we can say that the condition A ring sum B ring sum C is equal to the A ring sum B ring sum C. Clear? So that is obvious here, but the third one is important because it includes the star and ring sum both. Okay, means maximum and minimum both in the same compound statement. Clear? So for the choice we have any number if we collect, okay, as AB belongs to N, then the possibility is there A less than or equal to B, अदरवाइज B लेस देन और इक्वल टू A. ठीक है, दो ही पॉसिबिलिटी होगी कोई भी चॉइस में. तो हमें प्रूव करना है A स्टार A रिंग सम B इज इक्वल टू A. ठीक है, दैट इज रिक्वायर्ड हियर. तो लेट अस सिंप्लीफाई दिस वन. दैट इज मीनिंग ऑफ दैट A ring sum B means maximum of A comma B. Clear? Use the answer to find the A star means minimum of A with this answer. Clear? So every time we required both the answer maximum as well as minimum. Clear? For the both possibility. So let us first check the answer for A less than or equal to B and the B less than or equal to A. Clear? So here it is given that for the case 1, A less than or equal to B. Okay? So what is answer of minimum AB? That is equal to A because A is a lower value. And what is answer of maximum of AB? That is equal to B because B is a bigger value. And now let us check the both condition. The first condition is there A star A ring sum B. इसका हमें प्रूव करना है that is equal to A. ठीक है. So first simplify the bracket A ring sum B. A ring sum B means maximum of AB. Clear? A star maximum of AB. Clear? And now what is answer of maximum of AB? That we already derived for the case 1, A less than or equal to B, and that is answer is a B. So use there A star B. And what is meaning of A star B? That is minimum of AB. And what is answer of minimum of AB? That already we have is equal to A. Clear? So answer is equal to the A. प्रूव हो गया. ठीक है, A star A ring sum B is equal to A. And now in the second case, second condition, A ring sum A star B. Okay, A ring sum A star B, that is equal to A ring sum A star B means minimum of AB. And what is the answer of minimum of AB? That is A itself. Okay, so here we get A ring sum A, and ring sum means maximum. So maximum of A comma A. And what is answer of maximum of A comma A? Only one value is to compare. Okay, A with A का maximum A ही होगा. ठीक है, so answer is A itself, and it is a proof of the second condition A ring sum A star B is equal to A. ठीक है, same process you have to check for the B less than or equal to A case. ठीक है, B less than or equal to A, case number 2. So first check the minimum of AB, that is equal to B here because B is a smaller value, B less than or equal to A case, and maximum of AB, that is equal to A. Clear? And now check the condition 1, A star A ring sum B. A star A ring sum B, that is equal to A star A ring sum B means maximum of AB, that is the meaning of ring sum. And maximum of AB क्या है हमारे पास? That is equal to A. So use this value here, A star A. And A star A means minimum of A comma A. Clear? That is right, minimum of A comma A. And what is answer of minimum of A comma A? A itself. Okay, so answer is A. Clear? That is a proof of the condition 1. And now condition 2 is A ring sum A star B. ठीक है, interchange the star and ring sum. Now A ring sum A star B, so A star B means minimum of AB. Clear? That is the minimum of A comma B. And now answer of minimum of AB, that is equal to B. So just replace that, and the form will define as A ring sum B. And A ring sum B means maximum of A comma B. Clear? It is a maximum value of comparison to the A comma B. And what is answer of A comma B for the case number 2? Means maximum value of A comma B, that is equal to A. Clear? Because B less than or equal to A is given that, and उसमें से maximum value कौन सी है? That is the A itself. Okay, so answer is equal to the A. So that is a proof of the case number 2. Clear? A star A ring sum B is equal to A, and A ring sum A star B is equal to the A. Clear? So it is a proof of this one. And for the possibility, all the possibility, there are two conditions only: A less than or equal to B, otherwise B less than or equal to A. So in the both case, absorption property will work. Okay, means it is a satisfied. And if all these three property are satisfied, commutative is true here, associative is also valid, and third is absorption property for all the case, that is also proved. Okay, and therefore we can say that n minimum maximum. Okay, n is a given set, star is the minimum of the AB, and ring sum means maximum of the AB. That is known as a lattice as an algebraic system. Okay, it is called the lattice property. Clear? So in algebraic system, we'll check the three properties, three rules: as commutative, associative, and absorption property. Clear? This case number 3 is very important for us because it includes both the property at a time. Okay, both the binary operation at a time. And for this, you have to identify all these cases. Okay, how many cases available there, and for all such cases, we'll check the answer. Clear? So is there any doubt in this question to anyone? Okay, good. Okay, next question is there. S30 GCD LCM. S30 is given that GCD means A star B is equal to GCD of AB, and second is LCM means A ring sum B is equal to the LCM of the AB. Okay, and it is very important questions for us in the third property, because we can easily prove the first and second commutative and the absorption property, but third is important for us because it includes the four various cases. So here L star ring sum, that is the star means GCD of the two element, and ring sum means LCM of the two element. Okay, and this is known as S30, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, and 30. Clear? So first we will check the commutative property, and that is easy to understand that A star B means GCD of AB. So that is same as a GCD of BA. Okay, for any number you can consider from S30, the GCD of 3, 5, that is same as a GCD of 5, 3. Clear? There is no any change that GCD of 3, 5, that is same as a GCD of 5, 3. That is equal to B star A. And same for ring sum. A ring sum B is equal to LCM of AB. So that is same as the LCM of B, A. Clear? There is no any change that GCD LCM of A, B, that is same as the LCM of B, A. Clear? And therefore it is a B ring sum A. For example, consider 3 and 5. So LCM of 3 and 5, that is equal to 15. Clear? LCM of 3 and 5, that is equal to 15. So now 5 and 3, what is answer? It is obviously 15. That clear? So what does it mean? It is A star B is equal to B star A, and A ring sum B is equal to the B ring sum. Clear? That is always a true that for any two number. And next one is associative property. So in this associative property, the first form is there, A star B star C, that is equal to, first simplify the bracket. So here bracket is there, A star B, that is called GCD of AB star C. And now remove the star again. So it can be write as a GCD, then after write a bracket, GCD of the first element is there GCD of AB, comma, second element is there a C. Clear? So now consider any three entry from the set. Let us take 2, 3, and 5. 2, 3, and the 5. Clear? So first find GCD of AB. What is GCD of AB? That is equal to 1. Clear? And then after with the C. So now find GCD of 1 and 5. So what is the answer of GCD of 1 and 5? That is 1 itself. Okay, common divisor तो 1 ही है उसमें. So answer is a 1. And now in the second part, we have A star, B star, C. So first solve the bracket. That is right, GCD of B star, B comma C. And now remove the star. So it can be right GCD A comma GCD of B comma C. Okay, for this two entry, A and the GCD of BC. So now check this answer. First solve the GCD of B comma C. So 3 और 5 की GCD क्या है? That is 1 itself. Okay, and now GCD with the 2 and 1. Okay, A comma GCD of B comma C. So answer obviously it is 1 that. Clear? So in the both case answer will be same. And what does it mean? We can write A star B star C is equal to the A star bracket B star C. Okay, the second case. And similarly, you can prove that ring sum property. Just consider LCM form, okay, and that is easy to understand that A ring sum B, ring sum C, that is right. LCM of A comma B, ring sum C, and just remove the ring sum again. So it can be defined LCM of LCM A comma B comma C, okay. And same data you can consider there. Counter example 2, 3, and 5. Clear? So LCM of A comma B. So answer is a 6 with the 5. So now LCM of 6 and 5, that is equal to 30. Clear? And similarly, the second part, B comma C. So LCM of B comma C, that is equal to 15 and with the 2. Clear? So LCM of 2 with 15, that is equal to 30. So both case we get answer is a 13. So what does it mean? It can be write A ring sum B ring sum C is equal to the A ring sum B ring sum C. Clear? So it is easy to understand that, but now third one is important for us because it includes 4 various type of cases. Because we have S, which set is mentioned here, S30. Okay, that is given here. So in the S30, values are here 1, 2, 3, then after 5, 6, 10, 15, and 30. Clear? The set we have is S30. Now check this whole number. Okay. In the absorption property, we just combine GCD and LCM both. Okay. Means the formation is there A ring sum A star B. What does it mean? A star and A ring sum B means LCM of A comma B. Clear? And then after check the answer and use it with A star, means the GCD of this answer and with the A. So for this case, we'll check all these 4 possibility. So observe this whole number, and this number includes such possibility as a 3 divide 6, okay, 5 divide 10, 6 divide 30, 10 divide 30, means a divide relations form, okay, the number which include the divide relation. So this one case, and then after consider the prime number case, okay, which cannot divide to each other. For example, 3 and 5, okay, 2 and 5. So this second case, and then after we consider the pair 6 and 10, okay, which we cannot consider 6 divide 10, 10 divide 6, but it has one common factor there to derive the answer. Okay, so let us consider this all the cases. First case is there A divide B. So A divide B, what does it mean? If we consider X divide Y, then we can define Y is equal to Mx for Mx belongs to M. So here it is a divide B there, so we can define the formula as a B is equal to M. Clear? And okay, so let us discuss this example in the next lab, okay, because 5 minutes is remaining there, and we have to discuss the 4 various type of cases to check the answer. So we'll discuss this example in the next lab, okay, and let us take the attendance and then we'll conclude the session, because it includes the 4 various cases: A divide B, B divide A, and then after prime number and common factor M. So it takes the times to prove it. Okay. So we'll discuss this topic in the next lab again. Okay, and